So last year I was meeting some friends to canoe down the Spanish River on a week-long trip. We were going to be meeting at the Agnew Lake Lodge, and I had a little extra time off work, so I got up to Canada a few days before them just to do some sightseeing. I bounced around a little bit, went up by Chapleau, headed over to Aubrey Falls, and then I got a hotel room in Espanola. So I looked at a map and I saw that Killarney wasn't really far away from where I was at. Killarney camping permits were not available. It was the busy time of the season, so I couldn't camp there, but I just wanted to make it there and see what kind of beautiful scenery was in Killarney. So I started looking for a way to do that. I thought if I crossed the water, I could make it to Killarney, and my first attempt was a total failure. I tried to go in by way of Birch Island, and there's a small craft advisory out. It was just stupid. I just thought if I hugged the shore that I'd be okay. The route would have been a terrible long route, so I had to abort that first attempt and come back out. I did get to see some beautiful Georgian Bay scenery. So after that failed attempt, I happened to see that there was a trail that was called Willis Mountain Trail or something like that. I went to an old fire tower. So I'm on the little foot trail that goes up the mountain to Willisville Overlook. Should be able to see Killarney from there. It's a well-marked trail. Got these little red dots on the rocks. It's not blood, although it could be blood, because it's pretty rugged. Scenic little climb, pretty steep. Some old marker up here. Forestry. So yeah, it was an old fire tower here once upon a time. Well, I'm at the top of Willis Mountain. That's looking north towards the Spanish River. If you look right to the center of the camera, straight out that body of water, that is Cranberry Bay. The very back end of that is a portage into Killarney. Those mountains you see in the dead center in the distance are in Killarney. Definitely worth the climb up here. Heading back down to the Jeep. From the top of that mountain, I could see Killarney in the distance, and it was just beautiful. And I thought, I got to be able to paddle out to it. So I asked around some, and somebody told me there was an outfitter that was just off the main drag coming out of Espanola, and that from there I could paddle to Killarney. This was the next day. I went there, I asked about it, and they said, yeah, I could make it out to Killarney, but I couldn't camp there. So I said, was it doable in one day to make it there and back? And they said it'd be a lot of paddling, but I could do it. The scenery was so beautiful that even though I don't have a full video camping out in Killarney, it's worth watching the video just to see the scenery. So that's what this video is about. I just found out that I had access from the west side, so Just gonna see how far I can make it, but I have to be back out before dark. Let's see what Killarney looks like. There's some awesome little cabins or cottages in here. These people got the life, man. Looking out your window at this kind of scenery. Amazing. You see those mountains ahead? That's Killarney. We're coming into the west gate. There goes the loon. What? What? I'm 5 miles in right now. I don't know if I can go twice as fast with the double blade, but I am going faster than I was. I think I see the area where the portage is to Grey Lake. And I'm walking the portage trail. Just get a look at it. The portage, it goes back to Grey Lake. So I'm upset with myself for leaving a bunch of stuff behind because I was in a big hurry to get on the water. So I don't have anything to eat with me. So I didn't bring anything to eat, and I don't have any camping equipment with me, just in case. And I didn't bring my big camera, and now I'm wishing I had all that stuff. I just heard something crashing down through there, and I quick got off the trail and got up on this little edge so I could see down in there, but it was gone already. I don't know if it was a deer. It could have been a moose, I don't know. This lake is absolutely stunning. I'm definitely coming back here. I'm so hungry, and I saw that little splash of red down there and thought it was a wintergreen. Wrong! I wish it was a wintergreen. The other day in the Chutes Provincial Park, I was able to pick handfuls of blueberries, but I can't even find one here. I'm back in Cranberry Bay. I just left Killarney Provincial Park. It was a nice walk. Beautiful in there. And that lake, that Grace Lake with all its little islands. Can't wait to paddle that. Not looking forward to carrying my canoe all that way though. That does not sound fun. I'm trying to stay to the leeward side the best I can. These lakes look so small on maps, and you get out on them and they seem huge. One of the services that you can get with Widawa Outfitter is they will water taxi you and your canoe all the way to the portage into Killarney. But this is a beautiful lake to paddle, so it's a shame to miss it. Not much of a fish, but it's a fish. Well, the wind has really picked up on the bigger lake here, the Rawhide Lake. It's straight in my face. My speed has dropped to about half of what it was. I want pizza. Getting near the end of the journey. Still got a ways to go. That was cool. That was a definite bonus. That's the first beaver that I've seen on this trip. Well, I'm just about back to the outfitter. I didn't spend as much time in Killarney as I had hoped to, but it was a beautiful trip. Thanks for joining me on this little adventure, and we'll see you on the next one.